Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this brand new 2025 Ford Mustang. This one here is the GT Premium model, finished in Vapor Blue Metallic, has that 5-liter V8 engine. Now we're going to take you on a little tour of this brand new Mustang here, and we'll start with the front end. Now, right off the bat here is equipped with the GT Performance Package. Very desirable option here for the Mustang lineup. Gives you that nice sporty look here. You get the black grille with your kind of lower splitter there. It's a little more aggressive than your standard Mustang. You got the LED lighting as well. These were just completely redesigned from the ground up just last year for the Mustang, so it's a brand new design here. We'll come around to the side. Of course, you're going to get your 19-inch performance wheels. It's got that nice gray finish with the summer-only tires. You get a nice grippy summer tire there, as well as the Brembo brakes. It's a 6-piston, larger size Brembo braking system. It's going to come with that performance package. There's going to be your 5-liter badge right on the side there. Got your body match mirrors. This is a coupe. These are also offered in your convertible, but this is going to be that coupe finish there, so you get that kind of sporty feel. We'll come around to the back here. You do have the deck lid spoiler with that performance package as well. And of course, your rear wheels and tires, they're actually slightly wider as well, because this is a rear-wheel drive car, so you get a little bit of extra traction there. Now, come around to the back. Got that valved performance exhaust system. Sounds amazing. Rear parking sensors as well. LED lighting in the rear, of course. There's your GT badging. Now we'll go ahead and we'll take a look into the interior of the Mustang. This is going to have the leather seats here. It's a leather bucket seat. They're actually 8-way power adjustable. They're heated and cooled. They're extremely comfortable, and this does come with that premium model. Here on the door panel, again, you got that nice soft touch material all the way around. Got some storage below, as well as your power controls right there as well. Mustang door sill plate looks amazing. Now let's go ahead and we'll hop inside here. This does have a keyless fob system, which basically means you do have push button start right there. Mustang logo on the back, and you can also pop open the trunk from the key, which is pretty cool. But let's go ahead and we'll fire it up here. This does again have that 5-liter V8 engine, which Ford's been using for a long time, and it's especially apparent here in the Ford Mustang. Definitely that raw, natural feel, the Mustang muscle car. You got the 6-speed manual transmission also equipped here. It does also feature active rev matching, which is pretty cool. You can turn the system on or off depending on your preference, but you get that 6-speed manual, which true Mustang lovers will definitely appreciate. And again, these are rear-wheel drive, like every other Mustang. Now, moving on to the rest of the interior, again, these were just recently redesigned for last year for the 2024 model, so it's a very new design. Kind of the main focal point for the new interiors is actually this new screen setup here. It's kind of like a single piece of curved glass display there. It's incredibly cool, looks really nice, and it kind of follows the lines of the interior, especially with this screen here, your infotainment screen. It actually kind of points towards the driver to give you a more driver oriented feel here, kind of like a cockpit feel, which is pretty cool. So the screen does feature wireless Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto. Of course, you have your climate control in there. This is also where you can access some of the performance data. So you actually have a setting called My Mustang, and this will go ahead and access your custom drive modes. You also have the exhaust modes right there on the right side. You can set up track timers. You can change the colors of the gauge cluster. I mean, there's just so many different combinations that Ford allows you to change there. And you also have your gauge cluster screen, which is also very configurable. So there's a lot of great little settings here. You actually have your kind of shortcut button to that right on the lower section here. You got your USB chargers, 12-volt power, a physical volume knob, which is kind of nice to have that. Right here is your parking brake, but because we have the performance package, it also acts as a drift brake, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool videos online and readings that you can go ahead and read online. You can actually view how this works. It's actually a parking brake where you just kind of pull it up there and it engages, but you also have a drift brake. So if you crank it up all the way, turn on a setting there, it actually locks up the rear tires. So it's pretty cool there. Definitely look into that. On the right side here, you do have your glove box, which is also lockable. Taking a quick peek here into the rear seat area, the Mustang does have 2 additional seats here in the rear seat area. They're not particularly large. This is a 2-door sports car. You can't expect too much, but you do have them back here in case you need them. They're kind of more like a bucket style there, and again, you do have the 2 seats, not your typical 3. We'll come around to the trunk area for the Mustang here. Actually, a pretty impressive space considering, again, this is a 2-door sports car, but you got a ton of room back here. You're going away for the weekend. You definitely want to have some space back here. here, and the Mustang does offer that, which is pretty cool. There's also some more space underneath here, and I know a lot of people overlook this, but there's a ton of space underneath the floor here. This is also where you're going to access your tire inflator kit as well. So this has an inflator kit rather than a spare because of the space savings and also the weight savings. So it's going to be more performance oriented with that there. So that is the 2025 Ford Mustang GT. If you're interested in this Mustang, it is available for sale here at McPhee Ford. You can either give us a call or you can visit our website, mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.